My audience. For my visual aid, I will be wearing a Olympic Russia jacket. From 1971 to 1984, Vladislav Tretiak was the Soviet League's first-team All-Star goalie. For many people, this name has no significance, but being a goalie, this name is very well known. Tretiak was born in Sumy, Ukraine in 1952. With him starting hockey at the age of 11, he was at a disadvantage to all the other kids that started at the age of 4 like I did. As he got older, he did not get much recognition by the NHL as they did not see him as a very good goaltender, but he sure did prove them wrong. He won the coveted Golden Hockey Stick as the outstanding player in all of Europe in 1981, 1982, and 1983. He's also won 3 Olympic gold medals in 72, 76, and 84. His only blemish in international play was at the 1980 Winter Olympics, where he was pulled in the semifinal game against the United States. Many people will recall this event due to the movie Miracle. That game is considered one of the biggest upsets in sports history, and Tretiak was part of it, being the goalie on the losing side of the game. After winning another gold medal in 1984, he retired on a high note. He was Russia's best player in the 20th century and is still considered one of the best goalies to this day. After retiring, Tretiak turned his attention directly to coaching. He started one of the most popular goalie schools in the world called Vladislav Tretiak Elite School for Goaltending, a goalie school that my goalie coach now at the University of River Falls has attended. This has allowed him to coach some of the top goalies in the past 20 years. Prior to the start of the 1990-1991 season, the Chicago Blackhawks coach Mike Keenan announced that he would be signing Tretiak as a member of his coaching staff. Not only was he a role model when he was in the net, but also a role model out of the net, giving back to the game of hockey. Tretiak is currently the president of the Ice Hockey Federation of Russia and the general manager of the Russian World Junior Hockey Team. He stated in Sochi as they prepared to play U.S. in the Olympics that his side had paid the price for underestimating the opposition and vowed it would never happen again. The World Junior Tournament is for players from around the world between the ages of 16 to 20. All the countries that participate in this tournament take the best players from their country to put together the best team possible in hopes of winning a gold medal for their country. The players that partake in this tournament are very fortunate to do so, as it is a great exposure opportunity for these young players to get scouted to play in the NHL or other professional leagues throughout the globe. Russia in the 20th century was very well known for being an intimidating hockey team. Russia's Olympic World Junior team are well known for this play on the ice as well. From 1970 to 1984, the Soviet hockey team, also known as the Big Red Machine, were a powerhouse and considered unbeatable, especially with Tretiak in net. With the Soviets beating everyone they played, in 1972, they began to play NHL teams in what they called the Summit Series against the Montreal Canadiens, where Tretiak really became noticed. In 1979, Soviets even defeated the NHL All-Star team, officially making them the best team in the world. Vladislav Tretiak is considered one of the most decorative goalies of all time, on and off the ice. Not only did he revolutionize the game, but Tretiak was named to the Hockey Hall of Fame in 1989. He is the first Soviet player to be inducted without playing a single game in the NHL. Because all the players on the USSR Olympic team were enrolled in the army of the USSR, none of the players of the Big Red Machine were allowed to go and play in the NHL. He really was a great addition to the Hockey Hall of Fame, being a role model to young hockey players, giving back to the game of hockey itself. The Hockey Hall of Fame is richer for his inclusion. If you would like to know more about Vladislav Tretiak, you can visit the Hockey Hall of Fame website, where I found most of my research. Thank you.